Hi, welcome to Illuminated Readings. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer between the week of 18th and 24th of August. You might be wondering why my video is black and white, because I don't throw colors. We don't throw colors over here. We only give you the truth. What I see is what I say to you. So let's begin, Joey. Cancer, I feel like you're taking a lot of focused action right now. You're in control. You're very determined. Something's been happening in your life recently, and you're just kind of like, no, I'm not doing this. And you're sort of taking the reins of yourself and, your life basically. And I feel like you're taking it from a place of love for yourself. It's almost like a healing energy for you saying, nope, I'm not going down that way. I'm focused. I'm going this way. I'm determined. I'm gonna get there, and I am in control of my situation. You're very hopeful that there's gonna be potential and renewal of whatever's going on in your life. And through this potential renewal, there'll be some sort of blessings, divine blessings that will come into your life. It's like almost like a very magical energy that I'm feeling. Your faith is so strong that it will happen. It must happen. There's no other choice. It will happen. This is what I'm feeling from you. So you might have been isolated recently, or have been in poverty, or some sort of loss. You've had some sort of loss in some sort of way that's made you feel a certain type of way. And this loss has made you feel stagnant. It's made you have it's brought about a pause in your endeavors in whichever way you're moving. And this pause has given you some sort of inner strength, some resilience, some strength, that you are infinite, that you have the power basically. You have the strength and power to make your dreams come true. You have the strength and power to make your dreams come true. This is why you're in control. This is why you're so determined. This is why you're focused. You're making that, and not just focused. You're taking a focused action towards whatever it is you want. And what this all is coming to is the Ten of Pentacles. You're gonna be wealthy. You're gonna be successful. You're going to feel gratitude and happiness. You're going to feel all of it. Whatever the situation is, whether it's love, whether it's career, whether it's, whatever it is going to bear fruit because of what because of you and who you are. You've gone through this. You've gone through this energy of Five of Pentacles. You've been through this energy of having, having some sort of loss. You've taken the L. You've taken the L. You've taken the L. Not only have you taken the L, but it's put you in a position that you didn't want to be in. You didn't want to be in this position, but you're like, right, I'm here, so I'm gonna, get through it. I'm gonna deal with whatever this situation is, and I'm gonna come out on top. I'm gonna take my time to understand what's going on here, and I'm going to, see if I can learn something from this. You've had a really good mindset, a really, really, really good mindset about whatever you've been going through. Most people can't do that, to be honest. So, hats off to you for allowing yourself to see the wisdom in all of this, to see, what the hell this situation is. And now you're being, in a position where you have the strength to move because of this. You now are able to move like this into this. You're gonna be very happy. I can feel your happiness. You're gonna be very happy. It's almost like a sigh of relief. I think this has got to do with love. Or it's a choice that you have to make currently. I think there's another choice that's coming up for you. This choice is if you're going to accept that you'll have to transition. It's a choice that you have to accept what has happened, and not to cry over the spilt milk. You can cry, but you've cried a lot from what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you have been very upset by whatever's been going on. It's really heavy, I can feel it. You're really upset. This situation has made you feel really upset. And you're really much in your element at the moment. You're really humble with yourself. You're really loving yourself. Not in a gleeful way, but in a this is my truth kind of way. And this choice that you have to make is whether you want to transition to the other side, whether you want to release, this pain that you feel from, this loss. By you doing so, you're going to see some personal growth. You're a very caring and compassionate person. And you need to be more kind to yourself. By you being more kind to yourself, you'll bring your destiny into fruition. By you being more kind to yourself, karma will unfold. The universe is in your favor. It's actually conspiring in your favor because you stand in your integrity, and you might be being watched over by spirits that are looking after you. I feel a very strong presence here of divine beings watching over you as you're going through what you're going through. So just know that you are protected, you are loved, and you need to love yourself a little bit more. And something positive is coming, but you need to make that decision to release. You need to make that decision to let go. You will be blessed. You will be blessed. Yeah, I think this has got to do with love. You will feel a warmth touch. You will. And this is going to happen soon. You're going to feel mighty. You're going to feel really good about yourself. The outcome here is saying, you know, that you will feel loving feelings. You will be happy. What you're going through right now has happened. Whatever has happened. But just love yourself through whatever the situation is. Accept that you have understood. You have, by going through this, you have learned. You have learned what you needed to learn, and you're stronger now than you were before. You were stronger than you were before. Just make that decision to release whatever it is that's holding you in place, and you will feel the love. You will, from yourself, from everywhere. To be honest, I feel it like sort of like, what's the opposite of emanating? I don't know what the word is, but you all feel it like drawing into. I sort of feel like like when you're in a warm blanket and you're like cozy. You're gonna feel like this on the other side. Once you go over to the other side, it's like you're in it's like you're on the one side of the. You're on one side. You're on an island here. I feel like you're on an island here, and there's an island there, and you need to go to the other island, and the other island represents you releasing, you transitioning what this loss was about. This loss, whatever it is. Your challenge this week is feeling pain, and the loss, the pain of the loss. Your challenge this week is that's the thing that's holding you in place. That's the thing that's not allowing you to be happier. It's the thing that's not allowing you to move on and have better. Is that pain that you feel from the situation. You're not very enthusiastic. You're not very enthusiastic that things are going to change, that things are going to look up. You're not very enthusiastic because you're feeling too much pain. But deep inside of you, you have hope, you have faith. You know you're going to be divinely blessed. Don't worry. Don't worry. Is the best I can say. The more you worry, the more you feel the pain, the worse it's going to get. the more it's going to put you on a negative energy. The more negative you are, the less your karma is going to come to you. The less, you know, your destiny is going to come to you. The less fulfilled you're going to feel, the less happy you're going to feel. But you will feel happy if you, of course, make the decision to transition, to release the pain. I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. And yeah, thank you.